My name is John Shrewsbury. I'm here from Jackson, Mississippi, and I've been diagnosed with a bone marrow cancer called multiple myeloma. I've got multiple compression fractures in my spinal cord from some old skydiving injuries. And that seemed to be, my bones would always heal. But for some reason this time my bones weren't healing. I could barely walk without feeling like I had a knife in my back. So I just tried to work my way through it, and just knowing that I would eventually get better. And I just never could get any better. It was just even difficult for me to even get out of bed. One of the girls that worked for me at the health food store, her husband was a doctor. When I wasn't getting well, she kept bugging me to go get some blood work done. And I finally gave in. I said, okay, I'm gonna go get some blood work done. I thought I might need surgery. And when I went down to get my blood work done, they're like, we don't really think you're gonna need surgery, but we're concerned about your blood work. We want you to go over to hematology and speak with them and have some more blood work done. I went over there, they took my red blood, they did a test on it, and they recommended that I come back and get a bone marrow biopsy. Well, I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. I spoke with the oncologist in Georgia, and she said, well, at this time it's may not be necessary. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. So I started working with this physical therapist, local physical therapist. She was connected to a naturopathic oncologist in Georgia, and did a lot of work on healing my immune system, and ended up going to a little clinic that trained her in Fort Worth, in Flower Mound, Texas, and did some extra work with them for a couple of days. And they were like, well, if we get to where we can't help you progress, then there's a place in Arizona that we can send you to. And they kind of got me connected with Envita, and that's how I ended up at Envita in Arizona. So my patient care coordinator is Jeanette. The first person I talked to on the phone was Haley. She was just so nice on the phone, and I sent in all my paperwork. And when I got here, the first person I met was Haley. And then they introduced me to Jeanette, and she comes to see me every day. She's always keeping up with my protocol, making sure I'm making all my appointments. And one of the first things they wanted to do when I contacted Envita was, are you okay with doing a bone marrow biopsy? And I said, if I come to you guys, I'm all in. I'll do anything you suggest. So I wasn't really diagnosed with multiple myeloma until I got to Envita. My doctor was Dr. Warren, and he's awesome. Very, very personal guy. Just felt like he cared about me. Kept up with all my numbers, answered all my questions. Easy to talk to. Very knowledgeable. Knew exactly where we were going from the beginning. And what they do is they test over 40 different chemo agents on your blood, specifically designed for your DNA and your genetics. And they're looking for the most active chemo agents to fight your type of cancer. So it's a more targeted, more effective approach that doesn't typically make you as sick as you would if you were doing high dose chemo. It's just awesome. You get a lot of personal care here. You get a lot of one-on-one. You got people working on your scheduling. You got people working on billing. Everybody's just wonderful. I love everybody. They're awesome. They do a good work. They all play a role. They're constantly in contact with you. You never have any doubt on what you need to be doing. I would say about 4 months into it, I started feeling better, and then it's just day by day after that. A little better each day, a little better each day. This is one of the only places in the country that you can go to get natural cancer treatment like this. I wouldn't want to see you do any other kind of treatment.